Okay. So here we have been asked, the model should auto-generate the ref number with the prefix JDX concatenated with suffix of 8 digits for each cell using the text and row functions in Excel. First, let me explain what concatenation means. To concatenate is to join. You can use there are two types of methods that you can use, or there are two types of methods that you can use to concatenate, to join. Let's say, for example, just write hello in G3.
Yes.
Then in G4, write maybe Bowman, because that's the most trending name for now.
Okay.
So we want to join these two characters from they're in different cells and want to join them. So we can use a function, and that's method one. We can use a function called concatenate. So you can say equals conca. The moment it's in blue, I've always said just press tab. You press tab and press Control A just to open it up. So we'll have something like this.
Okay, just a moment. Go to
concatenate, just type equals conca. Then you see it in blue, then you can press tab, then Control A.
tab, Control A.
So you want to join these two texts. So in text one, we pick where you have hello. In this case, it is in G3. So what happens here is that since we want to create some space, even if we go to text 3 and pick Bowman like that, if you check on the preview, we are not going to have any space between hello and Bowman, meaning we'll have to create that space. And the best way to create that space is—
Am I able to move this thing down?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So
So,
I click where G3 is.
But have you— yeah, please continue.
Okay, I've clicked G3, it's showing in the text one now.
Yes, and you are able to see it giving you a preview of hello. Okay, let me do this. Sorry, let me just put a pointer. In fact, oh, there's a pointer. Let me just check. I have a pointer here. Okay, so I get back there and say equals concatenate, Control A. I pick text 1, hello. In text 2, I deliberately leave it. I go to text 3, I type hello. I push in a G4. I press in G4. So I have G3 and G4 in text 1 and text 3, hoping in my mind that if I leave text 2 blank, I'll have space between hello and Bowman, but there's no space when you check on the preview. So what it means in Excel, you physically need to create that space. And this is how we're going to do it. You go to text 2, So anything that you hard code, whether it's space or there's some form of text, according to the Excel rules, you need to put the inverted commas. So inverted comma, space, inverted comma, like that. So if you check now on your preview, you can see that we have now physically created that space between hello and Bowman. Do you have that space?
My laptop is being a bit slow. Just a moment. So when I do the inverted commas, what do I do next?
So inverted comma, space, inverted comma, just check what is on the screen. And if what you have done is correct, you will see in the preview output, it's going to give you an output of what you expect to have, or a preview of an output.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're able to see some space between hello and Bowman.
The laptop is lagging. I don't know why. Okay. What it's showing me is the hello with the space, but in between hello and Bowman, there's the speech marks.
Then
So
just
I'm
check.
supposed to press tab after doing the.
Yeah, but just check. Yeah. Just press OK. Press OK. You have these speech marks between hello Bowman, these two. Just press OK. So I hope you have something like this.
Just a moment. Telling me invalid.
Are you able to share screen? You are now using a laptop, isn't it? Is your laptop connected to Zoom?
No, it's not. I didn't manage to get the app onto the laptop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what is it showing?
I'm doing it over again. I want to do that now. Yeah.
So just check what is in the formula bar here.
Where is that? Oh, okay. Okay.
Are we winning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No.
Hello, have we won?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. So that is the first method that you can use concatenate. The second method, we can use the ampersand. I think this is how it is pronounced. You know the ampersand, this. As we never went to private schools, we used to call it an and. We used to call it an and, this. You know this sign? As we went to Orofea, those days there used to be Orofea, so we used to call it an and, but it's an ampersand. So we can use this, and this is what I use when I'm doing my concatenation, instead of using the formula or the function, sorry. So going to G11, let's do it. We say equals pick hello in G3. Then and then we want to create a space between hello and Bowman. So we'll do the same thing that we did by having the inverted comma, space, inverted comma. So inverted comma, space, inverted comma. Then again, we're going to join it with an ampersand. So these, and we are using them for concatenations.
And again?
Yes, and because we then now we want to join Bowman to this string. Then pick Bowman. Press enter. I find it much easier and convenient using the ampersand than coming up with a concatenation function.
The G4 part isn't getting highlighted.
There? The G4.
Why?
Okay, just type G4. Type G4. Type G4. As long as that is where Bowman is, to find it.
Still nothing.
Hello is in which cell?
It's in G3.
Then Bowman
is in G4.
G4. But do you know where to find the ampersand?
On number 7.
Yeah, no, I'm saying on your keyboard, you know where to find the and sign, the so-called and sign.
Yes, it's on the 7 key.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do it wrongly though. Let's do this. Say equals, pick hello where hello is, and assume it's in G3.
So I just type out the G3?
You are failing to highlight.
No, I managed
Go and pick it from that cell.
Yeah, done.
Then pick the and. Then go to Bowman, which is G4. And press enter.
Done.
So you have
But
hello Bowman, but you don't have space in between, right?
Yeah.
So because then what we want to create, we want to have Bowman this side. Then first want to have hello. Then in between Bowman and hello, we want to create some space like this and have the and. so that we are joining the first ampersand is joining hello with the empty space. The second ampersand is joining the empty space with Bowman. You get that? So if you're in here, if you want to edit this, we can still say just after and, or just after the ampersand, sorry. You have the inverted comma, space, inverted comma, space, inverted comma, then join it with the ampersand.
Same challenge again. The G4 is not getting highlighted.
Okay, what you've said, because you had already done, you had already come up, we are just editing what you've already done. We are just editing what you have done where you have hello Bowman, but the only thing that we need to cure is having space between hello and Bowman. So I don't want us to start a new thing. We want to edit to cure this problem. The only problem we have is that we do not have any space between hello and Bowman. So the only way we can cure it is by just after the ampersand, we will have the inverted commas, space, inverted comma, because we're creating that space. Then we bring in another ampersand. So if you check what I'm doing, see where my cursor is going, going to the formula bar. So in the formula bar, I'll say inverted comma, space, inverted comma, then I'll have an and there. Then press enter. It's failing.
Nope.
Yeah. You know why it's failing? Meaning, yeah. Have you managed?
Sorry?
Have you managed? Are we
Have I? No, it's making that noise.
So meaning you're not picking the right inverted commas. You're not picking those inverted commas. It's something else. What you could be doing most likely, you could be picking these two like this, then you say space like this. Those are not inverted commas. So these are not inverted commas.
No,
are you holding shift, then you go there?
Yeah, I tried with shift and without.
You're not picking the inverted commas, house. And this is why I wanted to see, it's just that because your laptop is not connected to Zoom, you are going to share the screen. Just send a screenshot on WhatsApp. Let me see what you are doing.
Okay, just a moment. Got it.
You have? Okay, we have one now. I hope you know where now how to get those inverted commas, because mostly people make mistakes on it.
Yes.
Okay. So we can, without editing, if I do like this, are you able to do that? Inverted comma, space, inverted comma, then and then you have Bowman there. Press enter. I hope you are not going to fail. I hope you won't fail.
So you said I do what?
Just pick, because we're editing at first. I just want us now to do it correctly on our first attempt.
So I do another one.
Yeah, just say equals, hello, and inverted comma, space, inverted comma, and then pick Bowman.
Okay, we are good.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We have won the battle. So what it means is that now we have this particular tool which we can use on concatenation. It is up to you, Kawuse, to decide which method you'll be using from the word go. Are you going to be using the one that has a function called concatenate, or you'll be using the ampersand?
I think the ampersand is more straightforward for me.
Yeah, okay. So you ignore the concatenation, just ignore it and assume that it does not exist. So the second thing
to understand is that concatenate means to join.
It's basically to join. Right? Yeah. But don't go and tell me that that garden, are we going to concatenate the corn and the groundnuts? Don't use those big words. Some people use big words. Okay. or we'll concatenate our efforts in trying to remove weeds in that particular field. Okay. Then now, the other technique that you will need to learn on this particular task of coming up with refs and whatever is the function called rows. A function called rows is a volatile function, meaning that you can decide not to have anything in it and it's going to work. So if I come in here and say equals rows, then do this. Sorry, wrong. Let me do this. Sorry. I said wrong. So if I'm in here, I just type equals row, then open bracket, close bracket. I make it as a volatile function, meaning I don't put anything in it. Then press enter. It will show me the row in which I am in. Right? So if I'm in here again, I say equals rows, and I pick maybe from L1 up to there, and close it. It will show that it's up to row 3, because then what I've picked 3 rows. So these functions, if you're picking, you want to use them, they are actually mirrored to, they are similar to trying to determine the columns and in which column you're in. I can use this and say equals, but you don't use that so often. I can use this column, close it like this. It will show me that I'm in column 13. So for now, we are going to use the rows, the one that is volatile. So we know that if I'm in here, for example, in row, this is actually row 2. So if I say row, then do like that, it will give me 2. But then I want to show that where row 2 is, this is where I'm starting from as row number 1. So the only thing I'll do, I'll get in there, and after the function, I'll put in a -1, so that it shows that row number 2 for me in terms of referencing is number 1. So I'll do like that to give me 1. So if I take it down, this is what I'm going to have.
So you said I do the row function or rows?
No, row function, because it's volatile. We don't want to put anything there. So say row, open bracket, close bracket, then -1.
And then enter.
Yeah, press enter.
Okay. And then dragging down, how do I?
Okay, I'm just. So on dragging down, if you want, you can just highlight. First, there are 2 methods. Check the method. I can just come here. As long as it's giving me a crosshair and take it down like this. That's the first option. The other option, I'm sure you like it. The other option, I can just highlight where the first one is and highlight up to wherever I want it to go to. Then I press Ctrl D. So just press Ctrl D to do that.
I think the first method is simpler.
Okay. So now you have done the concatenation. You have also done the row. The other component that we need to do, the technique, is on the text function. Then we are going to join all these 3 in creating an automated numbering system. So on text function, just type in J13, type 15%, 15%. So in J15, or whichever row that you are in, type equals text, equals text tab. Oh, sorry. Let's just open it up. So in terms of the value, pick the value there where you're 15%. Then go into the format text, this part.
Okay, just a moment. At what?
Go in the format text in the other box, just check what is on the screen. So here,
just below.
I can't get you. I don't know if maybe it's my internet or it's yours. Are you able to get me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you, but your video site is lagging.
Oh, okay. Your internet seems not to be good. So under the preview down here, we are not able to see anything until we dictate what format we want to see in there. So always, like I said, when you are trying to type things in the function, you need to have the inverted commas, these 2. Now you know what they are. you know where to get them. So to be inverted comma, then I type 0, then I'll put a percentage like this and type inverted comma. So the text function helps us in formatting the text in the manner that we desire. I've been having classes since morning. So inverted comma, 0%, inverted comma. All you're telling Excel is that please format whatever you have in this particular, whatever is in this particular cell, format it as a percentage. Press OK. So let's do another example. Just type 1 there, type 1. That is in there. But the format we want to see, a format which will have 00-0001. This is what we want to see. We want to see something like this. So you have this number, which is 1, but we want to have a format that gives us 000-0001. So how do we do it? So say equals text tab, Control A. So we go to value. You can even type, if you want, you can type it 1 like this, or you pick from there. But let's just type so that you see what we are trying to do. You appreciate. So you go in the format text. So in the format text, we are saying inverted comma, you will type 000-000, then you put inverted comma like this. So you are saying the format you want is this format, which is 6 digits, but the 4th character is a dash. Then you, if what you have done is correct, you will even see it in the output here. So 3 zeros dash, 3 zeros inverted comma. Are you able to see the output, the preview? Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Then press OK. So this is what this text function is doing. So how are we going to come up with a formula with something that makes sense? We have been told in the question, we need to have something that they are calling as JDX. JDX concatenated with a suffix of 8 digits for each cell using the text row. So we'll have something, what we are envisioning. What we're envisioning is something like to be JDX like this. That is for the first one. JDX. Then we'll have the numbers where they are 8, maybe 000 dash 000. If it's number 1, we expect it to be like this. Number 2, we expect to have a 2 like this. This is what we're envisioning, sorry. So that we have the JDX concatenated. It doesn't matter whether you have space in between, it's a matter of preference. If you don't want, you can have after X, you can have 0 zeros. You don't have any space, but I've created these spaces. So that you have in terms of the numbers. Hello?
Just hold on. My laptop is telling me something. Let's see, shift control to go keys by pressing one key at a time. Keyboard shortcut. Sticky keys. Okay. So I type JDX.
Yeah, you type JDX. This is what we're envisioning. That whatever we're going to do, if it is correct, it should be like this. So that the first one will be like that, second one, third one, just like that, up to the 550 records that we want. Okay, so now how do we do this? So this is how the formula is going to be. We'll have JDX, then we'll say concatenate.
So I just type them the way you've done it now.
Yeah, we are just trying to envision so that whatever we're going to do is something like that. It should give us something like that. For now, even if you don't type it, it's okay, because I'm just trying to show you that we are going to have, in the first one, we are going to have JDX 0000-0001, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and to continue up to the 50th transaction. Although these days people, instead of using 3, they use the third. So it's a 50th. So up to the 50th transaction. I don't know how we can even say it. So this is how the formula is going to be. We are just envisioning first before we start implementing. So we'll have a formula which will be equals, you have the JDX to be like this. It will be JDX.
Oh, equal sign, yeah?
Yeah, I don't want to put the equal sign because I
Do
just
I
want to
use
show
the
you
equal
the
sign
formula.
here? Or?
No, don't use the equal sign for now. I'm just trying to show you. We'll do it together.
Okay.
We'll have the equals, inverted comma JDX because we are typing. So it will be hard, since it is hard coded. I told you anything hard coded, then we have to put those inverted commas. Then we'll have and. Then we'll have space there. If we want, we can say where we have JDX, we can create space in between JDX before the inverted comma so that we don't put and inverted comma, space, inverted comma. So we'll have something like this, JDX, and then we'll have the text formula. So that text formula, because we want to get the rows, so we'll have rows, or is it row? Open bracket, close bracket, -1. So -1, this is how we're going to do it. Then we'll do like this, comma, inverted comma, 0, 0, 0, 0, which are 4.
After the comma, am I doing a space or?
No, you're not doing a space after comma. So it's inverted comma.
Okay, so just, okay.
Rule number 1. So inverted comma 0000 dash 0004, then inverted comma, then close the bracket. This is how the formula is going to be. I told you to read the book. Go and read the book. So now let's do it. Just delete what was in there. We are going to use this. At least you know how to concatenate. You know what this text is. You know the row, the volatile row function, what it does. So we can start. Are you ready?
Almost. How do I delete everything at once? How do I delete everything at once?
What it is that you are here. You are here. So what you do is that Shift, Control, down arrow key to highlight this whole thing. Shift, Control, and you press the down arrow key. Then you press delete.
Shift, Control.
Have you managed? Okay, so now we start. We know that we're in row 2. If we use the function row, open bracket, close bracket, it's going to give us 2. We know that. So we'll start, we'll say equals inverted comma, JDX, the same formula that we have put there, space, inverted comma. So we'll have something like this first. Then you have an ampersand, type in an ampersand, Then bring in your text function, text, then press tab like that. From here, you can type row. Then you have those 2 brackets. Check what is on the screen.
When I type row, do I click tab?
Yeah, click tab, then you also have the last thing. Because if you're here, you can just say row. Once it comes, then you do like this, then shift, you close the bracket. You'll see it, they are all been red, they're volatile. And then comma, it takes you to format text. Once you say comma, you even see what will be highlighted with the format text. Then inverted comma, because you want to hard code that particular format. So then type 0000, which are 4 dash 0000, which are 4. Then inverted comma. You have seen now, you have also infected me with a cough one.
Through your phone.
Yes, it's Bluetooth. Okay, you've put the inverted comma. Then close the bracket like that. If what you have done is correct, the bracket shall be black. If it turns into another color, just know that you haven't done the correct thing.
It's black.
Okay, then press enter. So you see it's giving you 2. Why? Because it is in row number 2. So how do you cure this problem? So after row, after the bracket, the closing bracket of the function, of the row function, just after that there, type -1.
In the formula bar, right?
Yes, in the formula bar. Just check what is on the screen. Kause, are winning?
Yes.
Let me know when you're done. Just after, okay, done. Then press enter. It should give you that. Do you have now JDX blah 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 blah, blah 1? Then now you can highlight if you want. Just press shift, highlight up to 51, up to row 51. Since you needed the 50 transactions up to row 51. Just highlight. Instead of dragging. Then press Control and D, Control D, Control and D. I guess you have all these transactions. Okay. So I want you to practice on this one. Do a lot of practicing, just practice until it's second nature. Then tomorrow we'll go on the other part. This one is it's also a bit technical, so I don't know what time. You'll tell me tomorrow, but I would prefer. What time do you leave church?
I don't go.
Okay, better. I also don't go. Yeah. So meaning I've a class with some students from Zimbabwe and Botswana from 8 to about 9:45. So if we can start at 10. Yeah, is it okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so we can start from 10 up to 11 somewhere there, just 1 hour plus. Because if it goes beyond then concentration, you will lose concentration. So that we also do the second part and you master the concepts. Then we'll continue just like that.
Okay.
Okay. So
so I can just save this work that I've done here.
Yeah.
I can just save this one that we've done
please
today,
save so that tomorrow we continue that same. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much and have a lovely day.
Okay, you too.